Hello, what's up YouTube? In this video I'll be showing you how to retouch your outdoor images using my automatic skin tone or skin retouching actions in Photoshop. So simply like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if at all you are watching and you're not subscribed to this channel. And as we go along, if at all you're interested in buying or purchasing these actions, simply check the links in the description of this video so that you can support the channel by purchasing these actions using the link in the description of this very video. So you can see at this very image, this is more of a half portrait. So in order to retouch a half portrait, we have to look for an action that is going to comprehend or complement this half portrait for it to be effective enough. So for this, we are simply going to come right here and we look for this kind of medium auto action or auto 2. So I'm just going to come, select it and hit the play button, and it's going to start playing and creating for me the layers for me to just come and paint on the image. Remember, these actions are basically more of painting on the skin or painting wherever we want the effect to be, and that is going to help us save so much time. So this is done creating the actions or the layers. So what we have to do in this case is simply coming and painting over the skin to smoothen out the skin. Remember, it's all about saving time, and we just want to use the brush to paint over the skin, and just look at what it has just done in that area that we have just painted on or over. So just see the effect. So this is the before so far, after, before, after. So we are going to come and proceed with the face. So just take your time, just paint and keep away from the edges if at all you want the best results from these actions. So I'm just going to come and paint. So you can zoom in by using Ctrl+ on the keyboard and just continue painting over those areas. So if at all the effect is too much in a given area, what you have to do, just come and reduce on the floor right here to around 10, and you can paint in those areas that you want the effect to be on, especially the highlights. So after doing that, we're just going to come to the lower part of the body and paint over those areas. So I'm just going to increase on the size and change the flow back to 100, just like that. And you can see by just painting, we have been able to retouch this very image and it looks great and awesome. So let me show you a quick before and after for just working on the skin using these actions. This is the image before, after, before, after. Just see how nice and amazing the image has turned out to be. So before and after. So if at all you feel the effect is too much, you can always come the opacity and simply reduce on the opacity of the whole retouching process. So I prefer around 76, before, after, before, after. So when you feel like the image has lost a little bit of sharpness in a given area, you can open up this group right there. So click and just come to original texture, and you can double click on this high pass option, and you can increase on the details by moving the radius. But they are going to always work with just a single click so that you don't have to do much of the work. So after doing that, the next thing is going to be, we just want to work on the blacks in this very image. So I'm just going to come to my auto blacks action and simply hit the play button and just see what it has just contributed to this image. So that's the before, after, before, after. It makes the blacks have that kind of cinematic feel, and it as well makes the blacks really nice and rich enough. So what is retouching without whitening eyes? So we are going to simply come right here to the eyes action. So just look for the ronnix eyes and teeth and simply play the action. Zoom into the image by using Ctrl+ on the keyboard to zoom into the eyes, and you can as well come, reduce on the size and simply paint in the eyes to create this eye whitening effect in the eyes area. So just see what this has done. Command minus to zoom out. Like I said, if at all the effect is too much for your liking, always remember to come and simply reduce on the opacity, for example, for the eye whitening, because that was a little bit unnatural enough. So this is what we have been able to do in just a few seconds, and if at all I were not to be talking, it would have taken just a couple of minutes or a single minute. So you can see that this is what we have been able to achieve using these actions. This is the image before, after, before, after. See how much we have been able to do to this very image while keeping it close to natural enough and making us be able to save so much time. So if at all you have another image that you'd love to work on or to edit, you can as well proceed with that given image. For example, I'm just going to come to my Photoshop. I had some photos right here to work on, so I'm just going to choose, okay, let's use this photo for example. So I'll just come and delete all I've done for this very image and delete everything. So if at all you want to edit such a portrait in Photoshop using the actions, simply come the actions right here and simply, since this is a close-up, so I'll just play my close-up action and simply hit the play button, and the action is going to create for me these layers. So depending on how fast your computer is, you can always look at it and let it play this, because after playing this, it is simply going to enable you or let you simply come and play or paint over the skin to retouch the skin. Remember, these are time-saving actions, and if you're interested, simply check the links in the description of this video. So increase on the size, and what we have is, or what we have to do is simply coming and painting over the skin, paint over the skin, reduce on the size, and just come and paint over the skin, and just come the nose area. Like I said, for the highlights, always use a very low flow for the highlight areas, because we don't want to lose out on the details in the highlight areas. So just come and keep away from the edges of your image. So you can see this is what we have gotten to. So this is the image before after. Just see how nice this has gotten to be in this case. So if at all you'd love to proceed, you can as well play your eye and teeth to whiten the eyes. So just come and play it and get the brush tool and simply reduce on the size and simply paint in the eyes to whiten the eyes even more in a more natural way or realistic way. So command minus to zoom out. So you can use the same technique for the eye and teeth whitening. So you can as well come and play this automatic blacks action right here and simply play it, and by just doing that, you can see it has been able to transform the hair to its original black color. So this is how you can use and apply the images, and I've been able to retouch quickly and flawlessly these two images in Photoshop. And if at all you have enjoyed this, simply like this video, and don't forget to purchase these actions by checking the links in the description of this video. Ronnix from ronnixphotography. Thanks for watching, and see you in more videos on this channel. Don't forget to keep practicing and also keep creating.